running the fact-checking program over at Meta for what Zuckerberg calls more free expression. We're doomed! The world is going to go up in flames, not from global warming, but from boomers mass sending links about how birds are not real. Oh, that pigeon is trying to get my social security number. Ma'am, it's just a bird. Anyway, it's not good. I think we should all counter this with really blowing up this conspiracy theory about how Zuckerberg is a reptile from the government, along with Elon Musk and the rest of the Trump administration. Yeah, we shouldn't believe anything they say. I mean, even say there's a slight chance Zuckerberg is not a fucking lizard in a human suit. This guy has a whole wardrobe of the same exact shirt. Not even in different colors. It's just gray. That guy doesn't live by free expression. When he announced he was cutting the program, he was like, someone get me a black shirt and a necklace with bling, because if I say free expression, I better dress the part. And I'm crying because of free expression and not because I haven't blinked for the past 15 minutes. Do we know who Ted Danson is? Of course we know who Ted Danson is. My husband sent me an article the other day about how his wife says Ted Danson sometimes says this cringe phrase after sex. Gosh, a Rooney. Now I feel like I need some kind of catchphrase too. Maybe something like, hey everybody, it's me, Mickey Mouse. My husband was like, do you even know what a catchphrase is? Of course I know what a catchphrase is. It's something his penis says every time he greets me. Apparently, Maria Shriver has her children stand up whenever she enters a room, a tradition passed down by her own mother. It's out of respect for elders. I feel bad for the kids. The kids are probably like, don't worry, we're practicing for her funeral. Zendaya and Tom Holland are engaged because they're so good at keeping their lives private. And same for all celebrities who do a good job of that. It's weird to see them grow up. Whenever I think of celebrity kids who shouldn't have grown up, I always think of Macaulay Culkin, the kid from the movie Home Alone. Now he looks like he's been home alone since the movies. Ami is another AI device that is literally a mic aimed to also guess at all our thoughts. Can you imagine the kinds of conversations it could have? You're having dinner and the other person is like to you, what are you thinking, Ami? He's thinking, why hasn't he gotten a good booty call from his side chick in a while? The wife's like, side chick? Japanese man earns $80,000 a year doing nothing. And when I mean nothing, we're talking accompanying people to concerts or outings and mainly nodding, not necessarily even doing any kind of talking. That sounds like what my husband does, mainly nodding and not talking at all. And he's not paid to do any of that. Honey, do I not let you talk? He's shaking his head. So Trump wants to take over Greenland. Has Trump even been to Greenland? I mean, what's more likely is he thinks it'll be a land for more golf courses. Apparently, Blue Shield of California hired the first female CEO after the assassination of the United Healthcare CEO. They're coming to their senses. They're like, we don't want another man killed, but we wouldn't mind if a woman dies. Speaking of taking over land, Trump says he wants to make Canada the 51st state. Just like everything else Trump says he will do, none of it makes sense. The man's in make-believe land, being like, shit the sun and the moon down. It's the only way to beat climate change. Also, people love me.